Hello my friends, welcome back to another vlog. As soon as I turned this on to film it, the chickens start singing their egg song. I'm like, really ladies, right now? I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on here, but it's so funny when they do their egg song. It's just randomly in the middle of the day you hear bark, 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 bark. It's like this very rhythmic, like I just need everyone in the land to know that I just laid an egg. And you should all come see it because it's a beautiful, glorious egg. They are very proud of their egg laying skills. I'm very grateful for their egg laying skills. That's not the point. Boy, I just have so much to tell y'all, so much to share with you in today's video. Unfortunately, but probably fortunately for you guys who don't like to just sit and listen to me yak, I don't have time to just sit and yak. I have things I need to clean up and do. So we're going to talk as we hang out. I feel like I should be able to use chatting with my internet friends as an excuse to not do other things, but okay, so first things first, I need to clean up this schoolroom. I don't know if y'all can see behind me. I've got boxes, I've got books. It's a bit of a disaster, and I'm working on organizing a bunch of things in here. I've got these photos here that I brought from the storage unit. They're canvases, and the glue was starting to kind of peel, and the canvases were coming apart. So I obviously was not going to store them back in the humid storage units, and the kids really love seeing these pictures, and I kind of want to put them up maybe in the hallway or something, but I need to get my, I have a Gorilla Glue gun, and I'm going to see if I can get the canvases to, if I can fix it. Okay, that's it, if I can fix it. And then I have much to do in terms of party planning and prep and some presents in the garage. I just want to show you guys and share because I can't even believe I'm saying this. I honestly can't believe I'm having to say this, but the twins are turning 5. That's right, 5. Can you believe that? It's insane to me to think that it's been basically 5 years since I was pregnant with them. That was such a trial in my life. It feels weird to be 5 years removed from that because it was such a pivotal point in my life, you know? I feel like so much changed for me during their pregnancy and then after their birth and everything. So it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things, certain milestones just get you in the feels, right? In the feels. The twins are turning 5. Rosie is turning 11, you guys. Rosie is turning 11. I don't even begin to know how to square that in my head. I mean, it's unbelievable. These are the big 3 birthdays, and then we go on to Benjamin turning 3 in September, Shelby turning 14 in October, Jonah turning 9 in October, Noah turning 11 in November. I feel like there's tiny, do you ever, you know what I'm talking about, where you just get the tiniest little fuzz of a hair on your face somewhere and you can't find it, and so it just is taunting you. It's tickling you and waiting for you to not touch it, and then it tickles you, and then you try to get it just... Anyways, we're gonna start with a little bit of cleaning, and then my parents got a new boat and it's sitting in my driveway, and I just want to show you guys because I'm very, very excited about it. And they got a pontoon boat for their wedding anniversary. So I'm very excited because it holds 11 adults, which means that it will hold all of our kids and us to be able to go out. Y'all know I'm not a big fan of the water, but I do like pontoon boats because they keep you nice and high above the water and you can enjoy the water without getting in the water. That's always my goal. How can I enjoy the water without actually having to get in the water? So anyways, I want to show you guys that because it's beautiful. And I'm excited for them and also us. All right, let's get to work. As my dad would say, you ain't hit a lick at a snake around here. So it's time to start cleaning.
Funny thing about love is you never really know when it's coming, but you better believe you'll know when it's there. True story. I must have been searching, though I wasn't looking for much. Checking out the scene, wasn't trying to get my numbers up. You know I keep it cool. I prefer to stay in the cut. Don't want no attention on me when I'm trying to shake the blues up off me. But then I saw your face, it caused my heart to race. Girl, you're looking like $1,000,000. Something about the way you strut your stuff. Oh, girl, you're fine as you wanna. What I'm supposed to do? Something told me got it time to lose. Go ahead and bust a move.
I came in one day and this note was on my desk, and I can't bring myself to throw it away because it's from my teenagers. It says, "Hey mom, we love you and appreciate you. P.S. We stole some candy." I keep a candy stash in here, but I just can't, you know, it's from my teenagers. I can't bring myself to toss that, so I just keep it as a little sticky note on my thing. Hey Mom, we love you and appreciate you. Kids don't always say that, you know, so you gotta hang on to it when they do. All right, I finished tidying all the things, and now I'm sitting down to have a snack and do a little bit of party planning for the twins and Rosie, but I wanted to share this popcorn with you guys because, well, it's the love of my life. I didn't know that I needed it. It's my soulmate. I'm really sorry to my husband, but I'm leaving him for black and white fudge drizzle. This I get at Sam's Club, and it is muy delicioso. It's the perfect blend of sweet and salty. I think I just spit a little bit, probably at the camera. I'm very sorry for that. You know what makes me think of? I like to hook you guys on my favorite snacks. I feel like I share about food. Maybe I should be a food vlogger. That's not the point. Do you guys remember a few years ago when I discovered peppermint pretzels? That Costco, I think, is the one that has those. But it's the white chocolate and peppermint pretzels. And then this last year, I figured out how to make them at Christmas. I was like, you know what? I don't want to pay $5 a bag for these things, but I want to eat like 3 bags a day. So I figured out how to make them, and they were delicious. So maybe what I need to do is figure out how to make this popcorn. I mean, it can't be that complicated, but you know, whatever, they add like a little pinch of magic in there, like a little bit of like fairy farts or something into things that you get at the store, that it's like even when you try to make them yourself, it just doesn't always taste the same. We'll see. Before we get to in the weeds of party planning, and I want to share with you guys what I got the twins for their birthday, because I'm very excited about it. It's really cute. I wanted to share with you guys, today's vlog is sponsored by Unest. If you follow me on Instagram, you've heard me talk about them. Last month I shared about them over on Instagram, but I wanted to just show you in the app, because as birthdays are approaching, I feel like as moms, if there's one thing we can agree on, it's that we likely don't need a whole party dump of toys when it comes around birthday season for us, and it is back to back to back. So we're always looking for alternatives for people to be able to gift something to our children that's meaningful, that's important. I've talked about this before in like holiday videos and stuff, how I recommend, you know, people getting memberships or, you know, trips or something that's gonna have this lasting memory. And that, my friends, is where Unest comes in. This is why I love this so much. It's basically an investing app that helps you invest for your child's future. Family and friends can contribute to your child's future. It's incredibly easy to use. I will have a link down in the description box, and if y'all use my code NEST100, that gets you basically your first 4 months of investing for free. So you'll get $100 into your Unest account to begin investing. It covers that first 4 months of investing. So not only can you as a parent contribute to this investment account for your child and for their future on a recurring basis, on a regular basis, but family and friends can also gift. So you can basically just share the QR code with them, and they can gift money to your child. It even has like little things where you can choose if it's like for a birthday or for Christmas or for Hanukkah or for Chinese New Year, whatever, you know, the holiday or event might be. But it's so much more of a meaningful thing, an intentional thing that you're doing for your child, investing in their future. And obviously for us, that's important for all of our kids, but really specifically, and we've talked about this before, but really specifically for Rosie, it's very important to us that we set her up financially so that no matter what happens to Christopher and I don't want to get all morbid here, but no matter what happens to Christopher and I, Rosie is financially taken care of, so that if she does need to live with a sibling or something when she's older, that she's not a financial burden to them. Obviously, she would never be a burden to them, but you know what I mean. We just want her to be taken care of financially so that there's no issues for her in the future. Now, that may not be your situation. You may not be trying to like take care of your child for the future, you know, rest of their life kind of a situation. Like I said, it's so easy. You just download the app. You'll enter my referral code there on that first screen, that NEST100. You'll enter that on the first screen, and then you just link up your accounts and you start investing into your kid's future. I mean, it's very, very simple. And the other thing that I really love is that not only can people also gift money into your child's account, but they also have a really awesome rewards program, basically for shopping at stores that you're already shopping at. And the rewards program is not for like obscure stores that you wouldn't normally be shopping at. These are the places you would normally be shopping. I'm talking like Costco, American Eagle, PetSmart. I mean, these are places you're probably normally shopping anyway. So you get that extra percentage invested into your child's future in the rewards program. So there's so many pluses. Like I said, I do have a code for y'all. It is Nest100. And when you use that code, you'll get $100 into the investment account, which covers your first 4 months of investing. So it's kind of a no-brainer to give it a try and see what you think. But we love it, and we're working on getting them all set up for the kids, and then trying to link our cards and stuff. So as we're shopping and doing things, we're kind of spreading the love over multiple children's accounts. I know for me, stuff like this makes birthdays less stressful because I'm not worried about people asking me what to get the kids, but then bringing a whole bunch of toys. And I feel bad for people. Like, we have a ton of kids. It's not our friends' responsibility to feel like now they got to buy gifts for all of our kids who have birthdays all in the same season. And so here's the thing, because this is the twins' 5th birthday and Rosie's 11th birthday, you know, there's kind of like milestone birthdays. I feel like the 5th birthday is kind of a milestone birthday. So I think we're gonna, in lieu of doing like a huge party, we're still gonna do a small family party, which is never really small for us because we have 8 kids. My sister has 8 kids. It's never small, okay? It's bigger than most people's normal birthday parties, but for us, it's a small birthday party. I think we're just gonna do a small-ish, relatively speaking, family birthday party. And then we're gonna plan a little trip for the fall. So there's a couple places that the twins have really been wanting to go. I won't go into too much detail about that now because I'm still in the planning phases, but I think that that's what I'm gonna do for them, is like, you know, it's their 5th birthday gift, is this little trip. So if y'all remember me telling you that one of the kids was sick a few weeks ago, I can't remember if I ever said which kid it was. I feel like I did at some point, but it was Ivy. She was very, very sick. It's a long story. She's totally fine now. She's healthy as a horse now. But when we were at the doctor's office a couple weeks ago, she had to get a couple of shots in her legs, the antibiotic shots. Only thing, it was so funny. She was like so chill about it, except as soon as they like finished, because they warned me, like, these shots are gonna hurt, they burn, it's thick. They had to do them at the same time, one nurse on each leg, and just, of course she cried, but they had this play kitchen in the corner, and she looked over there and then kind of looked at me and like stopped crying and said, "Can I play with the kitchen?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she hopped up out of my lap and ran and played with this play kitchen. It's so funny because we got them a play kitchen, I think for their first Christmas when they were like 1. And over the years, I felt like they never really played with it. So we ended up getting rid of it when we moved. And now she loves a play kitchen, play food. I guess we just got it at the wrong time before. But anyways, that's what I got them as like their big shared birthday present. Was we got this really cute, I'll pop a picture here and link it down below because it's still in the box. I can't like actually take it out to show you because then it would be out and about where they can see it. But we got this really, really adorable like brown and white. That was kind of my thing. I thought, all right, if I'm gonna do the play kitchen thing, I want it to not be obnoxious. I want it to be cute. I want it to, whether we put it in their room or downstairs, I'm not 100% sure yet because we're actually reworking some of the bedroom stuff upstairs. So I'm not sure if it's gonna go up there or downstairs, but I figured no matter where it goes, I would like for it to look decent. I don't want it to look like a big eyesore downstairs amongst our stuff if it's down there. So it's really, really cute. It's really cute. And it was on clearance, I guess, because it was like a collab between the 2 brands. And I guess that, you know, as they run out of inventory, whatever, they clearance it out. It was still very expensive for a play kitchen. I mean, let's just be honest. You can get them much cheaper. This is the play kitchen that they got. And then I got them some, like Melissa and Doug, food and stuff like that. So CR is basically saying that I'm glutton for punishment because he says the dogs are going to eat all that stuff. And they probably will. And I don't want him to be right. But I'm really hoping that I can convince the kids to keep the food and everything into like the storage baskets and stuff that I'm making for them. And you know what? I mean, I need to go inside and get them to show you. I got them these little aprons. They're so cute. I will link these below too. They're from Amazon. I got them these little aprons, and it's kind of like a pinafore apron, if you will. Like it's the top part, and then the bottom is more of like a ruffly skirt. Not huge. It's not Scarlett O'Hara skirt we're talking about here. It's just a little bit of ruffle and fluff. And I'm gonna use my Cricut to put their names on them. So I'll be able to like hang their little aprons out with the kitchen and stuff. I don't know. I love cute little things like that. Like I like, you know, kind of dressing it up. But it's so funny because this is the first year that they have wanted something different for their birthday. Oh, it makes me sad, but happy. You know, they're twins. They're not the same person. They're just twins. So I've always been like a big believer in, I love dressing them alike, especially when they were really little. We don't really do that so much anymore, but I'm not ever gonna like force them to do that. You know, while they're young and they can't complain about it, I definitely dress to them like twins. But we've always known that like as they get older, we want them to feel like it doesn't always have to be the exact same thing, right? Like just because you're twins doesn't mean you have to have the same birthday party theme or whatever, which of course makes my life more complicated, but I don't care. I want them to feel like they got to be individuals too. I love their twin bond and they clearly have one, so I feel good about like they are individuals. So Ivy wants ballet and Millie wants space, outer space. So luckily I can mesh all those color schemes together. So Millie got this like iridescent astronaut suit. I'm really hoping that it'll double as a Halloween costume this year, because when you do Halloween for 8 kids, that gets pricey. So anyways, I'm hoping she'll use it for that too. But it's so cute. It's so cute. So I've got to do a little bit of Pinteresting to figure out what I want to do for their cakes. I wasn't going to do fancy cakes this year, but now I kind of want to, because they want space and ballet, and I feel like I can totally do that. Yeah, and we're also going to this year do something separate. So Rosie's birthday will be celebrated separate from the twins. In the past, we've done all 3 of them together. And again, some years we will do that. You know, I don't have a problem with that. I would love to know if y'all have kids whose birthdays are really close together, especially that many, 3 kids. You know, sometimes it's brother and sister or sister, whatever, but 2 kids that are really close together in their birthdays. Do you ever celebrate them together? And by really close together, I'm talking within a matter of days, okay? Not a month, days. 28th and 30th, 4 birthdays. So what do y'all do? Do you completely separate them? That's in the past, we've just done them all together. And this year I'd like to separate them, you know? Maybe you don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're all just thinking, what is she talking about? That's probably what you're thinking, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna eat my popcorn. I'm gonna finish Pinteresting, get some cake ideas. We'll see where we end up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I came out here to show you guys the boat. Do you see how foggy? Oh, it's so humid. It is so humid that this whole thing is just a foggy mess. But this is my parents' gosh dang it. This is my parents' pontoon boat. Pardon the fog. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Welcome to the South, people. Okay, they don't have the ladder down, so I'm just going to try to show you from here and just like lift up the camera. But it holds 11 people. It is beautiful. That top comes up over there for sunshade. Your little driver's area over there. I love that it kind of has this edge around it, and then these doors, there's a door right here that closes, which is great because that keeps little kids in. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't get to this edge part of the boat. It's all like enclosed in there, which keeps little ones in. Obviously they wear a life vest the entire time, but I still, even with a life vest on, do not want anybody falling overboard. You guys know that water absolutely terrifies me. It's just one of those things. I should probably get over it, I realize, but I just, you know, water terrifies me. Water, just for me, but water and kids, forget about it. Water and kids, no thank you. So I'm trying to like see past my own fears so that the kids can enjoy the boat and have fun with their grandparents, and I think it will be fun. I just have to like get over it. I have to figure out how to bypass my fears of water. I mean, obviously it's like drowning, that's terrifying, but then beyond drowning, it's like gators and things that you can't see under the water. And last time I checked, there's no gills, there's no fins. God did not create me to be in water. I'm a human, I belong on land, as all humans do. So, I know I have controversial views about water, okay? I know I have controversial views, but it is what it is, I can't help it, okay? I was thrown in the pool as a child. In case you're wondering, the childhood trauma that attaches back to the sphere of water, it's that I was thrown into a pool by an adult, thrown into the deep end of a pool by an adult when I was a kid, and I couldn't swim, and it was terrifying. So now I am terrified of water. You know, you reap what you sow.
Mom, why don't
filming Lottie the goat. What are you doing? Goat on our porch again?
Yeah!
Oh, is she being a bad goat?
Yeah!
Yeah. Is that Lottie? Can you say Lottie?
Lottie.
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 Lottie. Is she Lottie the bad goat? Hey, Benjamin the bad Braniff, you're climbing up on my windowsill, man. I like your Jurassic Park shirt. Okay, later, Tater. Later, Tater. Bye-bye. So don't mind the mess in the room right now, but I thought I would show you guys when I was talking about rearranging the room what I'm gonna do. It's a very long story, but this bunk bed that we're gonna switch them to has a twin like this. Well, I'll just insert a picture. A twin over the top and then twins that stick out this way. That way we can free up this side of the room. This is where we'll probably put the new kitchen, the little table and chairs they have. We're putting back up the ballet mirror and ballet bar here, but this can become more of a play area. I also have like a chair. I also have like a hanging swing. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I also have like a hanging swing chair, so there'll be like a little book nook in the kitchen and just a play area over here instead of it just being full of beds on both sides. What? You being silly, Willy? You guys need to clean up. It's a mess in this room. Whoa! I hear Christopher downstairs and I just heard him go. I heard a crash and then I heard him go, oh! Like a gorilla. So I should probably go see what's happening. He's refilling the snack jars. I think he might have injured himself refilling the snack jars. So, hey, what'd you find?
Chips.
Is that an empty, why do you guys have an empty jar? And okay, whatever. I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna woosah myself. So I'm gonna go downstairs and help Christopher. I was gonna film some other things outside, but it's literally so humid and muggy that the camera just keeps fogging up. I won't be able to film anything. It will be terrible. That is it for me today. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.
Funny thing about love, when it comes